In this demonstration, we're going to go over how to interact with a Word document if it's been posted for you as an assignment in Google Classroom. And in this demonstration, I'll be using a computer as my device. So to start, we do have an assignment here open that's been posted by my teacher. And as you can see, there is a Word document assigned as my attachment. So there are a few extra steps that need to be taken when you are using a Word document in Google Classroom. It doesn't integrate as seamlessly as a Google Doc would, for instance. So one of the things that I can do is I can actually just click on this assignment. And if I want to, I can go to these three vertical dots that are on the right-hand side at the top of my screen where it says More Actions. When I click on this, I can choose Open a New Window. And when I'm here, I can actually go ahead and download this file. So when I download this file, it's going to download onto my computer. And if I have an application like Microsoft Word, or if I'm using OpenOffice, I can go ahead, I can open this doc, and I would want to write my answers right into this document. So just so that you see, let's just make this a different color. And let's make the font a little bigger. And then I can go ahead and I can just press save if I want to, file save, but it's gone into my downloads. I'm just going to actually save as. And if I have a folder on my computer for the class that I'm taking, I can save it in that folder. I'm just going to go ahead and save it on my desktop. So this is my work. I'm going to click save. And once I've done that, I can go ahead and close my Microsoft Word, and I can actually just go back to my assignment page. I'm going to delete this Word document that was posted because I had to download it and I did my work on the downloaded version, so it's not going to automatically appear in this one. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to add or create a file. And I'm going to upload a file from my device. And remember that I saved it onto my desktop. So here is the file that I saved. And then I can just upload it. So once it's uploaded, I can just click Turn In. And it says right here that I'm going to turn in this attachment. So that's one way that you can do it. The other thing you can do is you can open an assignment that's been posted as a Word doc, as a Google Doc. So let's do that. I have another tab open here with a different assignment that my teacher has posted to me in Word format. So once again, I'm just going to click on that attachment to open it. But this time, instead of going to the three vertical dots at the top right of my screen, I'm going to select this drop-down menu where it says Open With, and I'm going to open it with Google Docs. Great. So you'll see that this is open as a Google Doc right now. This is sort of the icon for Google Docs, and that's actually in contrast with, if you were to look at this one, that's a Word doc. So what I can do, same thing, I can write something here in my assignment. Here is my answer. And the nice thing about opening it with Google Docs is you then have access to your extensions like Read and Write and Equatio. Right, and so all I would have to do is just click on that Read and Write button or the Equatio extension button, and I'd have access to either of those, and I would be able to use that in my answer. So because this is a math document, let's just use Equatio for demonstration purposes. You can use any of these tools in here, but we're just going to use the equation editor just to put in a simple equation. So I can just click on the equation editor and then just start typing. Okay, and then all I have to do when I'm done with my equation is insert math at the bottom right of my screen, and it's going to place it into my document. I can go ahead and close this, and here is my answer that I've put in. So the other important piece is knowing where to find this document if you have to access it for some reason. And with Google Classroom, when a teacher assigns something to you, there's a folder that's automatically created in your drive for that class. To see where this is, you can see it right from the document, and you can do that by hovering over that folder. It says Move. You click on that. And so I can see it's in Megan's sample class, various levels. These are all of the documents that my teacher has posted for me here, has shared with me through Classroom. And if I want to, I can actually just open this folder in a new tab. And I'll be able to see that this document that I'm working on, this 3.3 math, it's saved here. So there it is right there. So that's how you can access your files. So remember, Google Docs automatically saved, so we don't have to do anything with this. We don't have to click share to share it with our teacher. We can actually just close this tab right now. And when we go back to our Classroom tab, what we need to do is we need to attach that Google Doc from our drive and submit it to our teacher. So we can, again, go ahead and delete this Word document because we didn't do anything on that Word document. And we're going to add or create a file from our Google Drive. So we're adding a file. And it should appear in your recents. That's the last document that we worked on, so it's in my recents. But now that you know where to search for that file, if you start that assignment and then kind of work on a bunch of other things and then need to go back to it, you can just search for it in your drive because there is that class that's created. So I'm just going to click on the document I need, click Add. So there's my Google Doc. I'm just going to turn this in. And you're good to go. And just so that you can see what that folder looks like, I just have a tab open here with my drive. I've color coded it green for me to be able to see it easily, but that is that Megan sample class folder, and that is where my file is. So that is how you can interact with files that are not native to the Google Suite that have been posted in Classroom. This was a demonstration with Google Docs, but you can do the same thing with PowerPoint slides that have been posted and converting them into Google Slides, as well as an Excel file that's been posted and converting it to sheets. Hopefully that helps.